here's how you animate like me. So first, just search a new PC. And by the way, this is the voiceover, so yeah. And then you'll find like the torso. And you'll just find all the body parts, like the head, the legs. Just use those for the first. For like the parts where you need to animate the arms and stuff. And then for the other half, you could just use pictures. Like you could keep on using pictures like I did, but if it's too hard to animate, like sometimes I feel like it's hard to animate, then you could use avatars. But I didn't even use one single avatar in here except like the one at like the end where he fights the I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna make you wait for the end. So that's me just getting all the body parts, and yeah, pretty boring. So let's just skip all the way ahead, right? Let's just skip. Okay, now I'm adding like the anime, so like yeah, the arrow's pointing to it right now. The arrow. And then I made it fade. It's all that you can make it appear, but I'm not animating it right now. Just need to find the background. Without the backgrounds, it'll look trash. Okay, we found the background, and like just do that and like move it down. And now I'm animating it. Just go all the way to fade and make it all the way up again. And you don't don't do styles. Sometimes it just ruins the animation on like the fade, only on the fade, only on the fade. Like do styles like a lot, but like don't do it on the fade. So I just like at this point I wasn't like I just like at that point I realized that I wasn't animating it. So that was just kind of like a mess up. So yeah. Then there's crumbs. Yeah, like if you're animating someone like eating like something with bread, then just like make it like search up crumbs, and then the first one you see, which is the one that I use, make an animation so that it goes down, and then that's the eyes. And at this point, I realized that I didn't. Well, not at this point. I don't think I realized that at this point. But yeah, search grass, right? And then this. So, I added the grass, and I think at this point I realized that it wasn't animated. God, I'm still adding grass. Then I made them disappear. Let's hope that like I realize or something. So I think I was using them. I'm gonna skip to the part where I'm not AFK. Okay, back. This is the part where I realized it wasn't animated. But then I animated. Oh my god. This is kind of funny. I just realized that. I think I became AFK again. So I didn't realize I animated it first. I'm just gonna skip into the part that I realized, okay? Okay, well I just realized that I was doing it correct because it's a second slide. So I did it correct. Let's just see the animation. I'm gonna change the face on this. It's gonna look way better. So scared face, so I picked the first one. So, I think that's when I realized it wasn't animated. Oh, so it still didn't realize. That's insane. So,
chew on this!
Bye-bye, chew more.
What is that?
trying to pick a good sound. I think I picked like the first one or something. No, I picked this one, yeah. Julie. But then I realized I had to animate that one. me sweating. I still don't know. That's insane. So it says what just happened. And then whatever. Like I'm just gonna do the speech thing. Or maybe I'm AFK. I think I'm AFK. I'm gonna skip to the part where I'm back. Okay, so I'm back. And yeah, we're just gonna do the fade and then the animation fade thing. Text to speech. And guys, don't use wary. Don't use like the gecko. That is the worst voice. Like you won't even hear words. You'll just hear like that's exactly what you hear. You won't even hear words. So yeah. Now we're gonna do dot dot dot. Yep. Now we got monster. This is the point where we use styles. Now we are gonna use styles. So we're gonna make the fade and we're gonna use loop. The only times you want to use style on the fade is when you do loop. Loop will be good.
What just happened?
Says what just happened and then they like do the breaking thing. And I added all the sound effects like when I finished the movie and stuff. So like you're gonna see the finished product and the end. But like right now, I'm just adding the. To be honest, right now I don't think I'm gonna animate. So yeah. Okay, so I like animating this a lot because it just felt like so good just I don't know. I just felt good animating this. So yeah. Time's running down, so I'm gonna skip to actual parts where we're animating. I just found out I didn't record me animating anything else, so I'm just gonna show you the finished product. So yeah, I just added more stuff. And I'm probably gonna make a part 2 because you basically run into nothing except the fade. But yeah.
The CRISPR. What just happened?